Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have the H Series HS200. This thing looks incredible. So let's open it up and see what we get in the box. I love everything from Holy Stone. What a great company. And yeah, they pack their boxes really well. Oh, okay, I think this is how it goes. So let's cut this on the side here. And then we open that up. That is totally awesome looking. Yeah, I mean, never disappointed. This is the drone. This thing looks fast and furious. Let me get that cover off. I'll put that off to the side. I think there's some stuff underneath. Yep. So that is the booklet. And the handle's getting in the way. Wow, that took a little bit of time. Okay, so here is your instructions for use. And it basically, I mean, read everything about this because there's always so much tech that they put in all these little drones and stuff. But go through it. It's a pretty quick read, but it'll give you a general idea. It's got a 1-key return. I see that in the manual already. That's awesome. So I mean, so there's just like a lot that goes into it. So read through that. All right. So that is your drone. I mean, that thing looks incredible. It's like crazy. And then that's your camera that's underneath. So that's pretty neat. Man, I love these things. Okay, so that is your camera that's plugged underneath. That's your power switch to turn that on. So it's got an onboard battery, so that's your power switch. I mean, we could probably get this thing going like right here, right now. So this is your remote box, and it takes 4 AA's. I think I got 4 AA's over here. Brand new pack of Amazon throwing batteries all over the place. So, all right, so those are 4 for the remote. So I'm going to put that in there, one there. So yeah, this is a power-hungry remote control. And we're going to bring this outside and fly, but we're going to get this set up in here. So we're going to turn that on. So it's saying status. So that is going to make it connect, going up and down like that. And then I'm just going to hang on to this because I think there is also a release function in here. All the Holy Stone drones have like a safety feature. Power drone, up and down, so that's that. And then 1-key return, 1-key takeoff. Then that's your landing. And then we have, okay, I think that's everything. All right, so it's actually, so it's controlled, it's ready to go. All right, so you turn your drone on, the remote, and it's gonna blink status for you, so that's pretty cool. And then up and down motion is going to basically connect you to the drone, and then your lights are going to stop. And then you have your 1-button takeoff that when you press that, it's going to set this into motion, and it's going to bring it airborne. So stay tuned. We're going to be right back, but just to kind of like go over some stuff with you, it does come with an extra battery, extra propellers, your charging cable. So this obviously is set up where you don't have a power block, but that's okay. So you can plug it into like your cell phone charger. I have like these outlets that you can plug it into your USB cord, so that's neat. You do have some propeller pieces that you can put on. So if you're in an area where you think you're gonna like bounce off your garage or a shed or something, you do have these to help protect the propellers. I'll probably just put them on for the safety of all things. Actually, I'm going to shut the power off real quick here. You just hold that in, and then that'll turn off for you. But I like that it has these. That makes it safer to fly. Not that I plan on running into anything, but you never know. And then your battery compartment is underneath the camera, so you just slide that back, and give it a little. You should kind of like run down the body of the, so you can get in there. There you go. Kind of like twist it out of the way. Then that gets you into the battery compartment without having to remove the camera completely. And then we just kind of like slide it in. Kind of like tilt it a little bit. And then it'll kind of find its way back in. Slide it back. And then push forward on it. And then I'll lock it into place. So that's how you change your battery if you have to. But this thing looks like it's just going to be super fast. Okay, let's turn this remote off. And we are actually going to plug this in and get some power to it while we're sitting here. So let me get my one power cord. So you can charge it without removing the battery. So if you can see, it's got that little red light in the back. So super cool. And then this has a, this is your mounting piece to put your cell phone as your camera. And it looks like it probably sits right here on top. So you can put your camera in there. And that adjusts. And I think we got it. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to mount it. So put it in there. It looks like it's got the neck strap kind of in a way. Let me see how I can mount that. Mount it in there. Okay, so this unscrews. And I think that will make a better fit into the side. Then you just put that screw in on the side here. And then twist that down. And then that will make a nice sturdy platform to put your phone on. And then you can tighten this up. So pretty neat. And then we'll go through here, and there's going to be a way to connect to the camera. Let me get to see where that is. Okay, so you get a QR code for either your iPhone or your Android phone. And then that's going to mount, that's going to be your camera mount there. And then once you get into the app, you're going to be looking with the DRC FPV app, and that will connect you to that camera. I believe I have that app on my phone already, so let's take a quick look. See if it says download or not. We'll put it into your regular camera mode, and then you're going to be basically hovering over that QR code, and then it's going to basically put you right into your Play Store. So just click View in Play Store. So I already have this downloaded, but you can download it. I'm going to enable it, and we're going to hit open, and then it is going to be looking for your camera. So let's connect that real quick on the drone, and I think we gave it enough juice, so we're going to power this back on again. So we got the power. So we are going to be looking for, we're going to go into our Wi-Fi connections, and we are going to be looking for the Holy Stone FPV. So depending on your identification number, it's going to be looking for that. And then it's checking for internet, which it's not going to find. But let's go back into the to the drone. So we are in there. So it's signifying connected. So hopefully you can see this, but you basically hit start, and then it's going to, it should give you the live action camera. Okay, so it took a couple quick seconds to get that camera on, but oh, you can see my entire studio. That is pretty cool. Let me get that better frame for everybody. So that is going to be your camera operation. So it looks like it does take a quick second for that to connect. Let me go back in. Let me just see something here. So it gives you start. Okay, so there, it goes right into your camera mode. So it takes a quick second for it to connect, but yeah, that is pretty awesome. And it looks like you have virtual controls too. So you get, oh, that's pretty neat. So you can put this into a VR headset, your phone. So if you have a VR headset that you can mount your camera phone in, that's going to give you that that line of sight. That is actually really cool. I think I have a VR headset around here somewhere. But anyway, so you go into that. You also can get your control panel. Okay, so if you hit the power button here, that's going to give you your controls right on the screen itself. So that is actually really neat feature. So you can fly right from your phone. It's got the VR view, which basically splits it. So if you have like VR goggles that you put your phone into, that is something else. I'm actually super excited to get this up and flying. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll go outside and we'll fly this around my backyard a little bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're outside. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the drone on. So that's waiting to connect, and we are going to turn our power on, our remote, and then that pairs it up, down, up, down. And then we are going to load the DRC FPV app, and we are going to first go in and we're going to connect the Wi-Fi to the drone. So we're going to refresh, and then it's going to come up as Holy Stone FPV, and then whatever your serial number is to your drone. And checking the quality of your internet connection. So it's going to be pairing for the drone. So that's a good connect. Then we're going to go back into the app. We're going to hit the start button. And then that's going to bring this application up. Alright, so we're going to hit the power on. And then we're going to hit the VR. Okay, so you can activate VR mode by has the VR here, and it's going to split your display. And if you get one of these Desk Tech goggles, you can actually open them up, lay it down like that, and then close that up. And then if you look through your VR goggles, you can kind of see the image in there. So I would only use these for advanced flight after you get used to the controls, because once you have this on, you're not going to be able to see exactly the position of your drone other than through its line of sight camera, which is basically here. So it's going to be like you're in a pilot seat flying along. That is also your memory cartridge right here. So I have installed a 32 gigabyte recording card into the back of the camera, and then we are ready for flight. So we have everything paired up. Then we're going to hit one button takeoff. And you got a pretty stable flight from this. And obviously with some practice, we can fly this around pretty well. And then we've got one button landing. And anyway, that is basically how everything works on your controllers and everything else. VR flight mode, definitely get used to your controllers before you take on this action. This obviously does not come with it, it's sold separately, but that is the desk tech. And other than that, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe and happy VR flying.